believe in church. Like, I didn't believe anything that they told me. I fought my mama tooth and nail. I was the kid that was up all night because I'm not praying out loud. I thought y'all said God heard my thoughts. If he hear my thoughts, why I gotta go confess to the pastor? You know, why can't I wear sandals if Jesus wore sandals? You know, like, that's the type of kid I was. I never, you know, so like I had a long way to go, but I got here, you know?
Yeah. So the turtle sound like your totem.
I think it is.
Those with the turtle totem generally don't move as fast. They're not as hasty as others. They
Okay.
assess the situation before they move.
Yeah.
Right. So this go back to what you was feeling. You feeling to follow the energy of the turtle when you don't know what to do. It's saying don't move, assess the situation. And when it comes time for you to move, by you observing the situation, you're gonna know exactly what to do. Mama used to say the race don't always go to the swift. Sometimes it go to the slow and the steady.
Okay. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you. I appreciate
And
that.
that's the self-care.
I appreciate
Yeah.
that because that's something up. And then I feel like I forgot my last name. I had another question, but I'm just happy that I was able to get on because I've been trying to catch you on live for like a month now. And I just, you know, I work at a restaurant. I'm a
I
bartender
haven't
and a server. Okay. It's
I
your first
haven't
time
been
doing it?
doing any. Yeah. I haven't doing. I came. The only reason I'm on here is because Idea requested for me.
Okay. Okay. Well, good. I'm happy I made it because I've been trying. I've been
Okay, sweetie.
trying to find you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right. If you got any more questions, just inbox me.
Okay, I will. Thank you so much.
All right. So important because if you're not strong enough, if you don't take care of yourself, you can't be strong enough to take care of nobody else. Right. So that's why you see a lot of spirit workers take hiatuses, sabbaticals. You have to. I posted Freeman Hill, and he was saying sometimes even the teacher have to be silent. Right.
Yes.
Right. Because the information needs time to digest and be assimilated, and the information sometimes need to be reviewed in order for it to be most effective. The teacher don't talk during the test. The teacher only talk during the instruction period. Test time, everybody quiet. You don't know what to do because it ain't time for you to do nothing. You taking the test. Then when you get done with the test, you automatically know what to do. Yeah. So the self-care becomes critical. When you don't know what to do, deal with the self-care.
Go within. When you don't know what to do, be still and listen for it. And listen for it. That's the greatest advice that could ever be given to anyone. When you're unsure, you don't know what to do, things that seem to be chaotic, there's roadblocks, doors closing, things are out of alignment, out of balance. This happens. This is really a message for you to listen for it. It's really communicating something to you. You know, when you can't figure it out, you always know. You just have to listen for the information. And so it's important for us to slow down. As someone who took 6 months off, I keep talking about it because it's a big deal. That's a big deal for someone who is a community leader and people look up to, and they're waiting for this information, and you know they're waiting for your presence, and you just stop. You just listen. It's a big deal. It takes a lot of strength to do that. It takes a lot of courage to fight against your own mind. Like, you know, you could be at war within your own self. There's a part of you that wants to keep going. Your ego wants to tell you, no, you have to do this, you have to do that because people need you. And it's like, then there's the higher you that's saying, no, but be still. Come back to the source. Sit with the sun. Go to the ocean. Take a cleanse. Detox your body. You know, do nothing. Just do nothing. Don't give anything. Don't serve. Do nothing. And that's a big deal, you know. So it's just important that when those times present itself to us.
Oh boy. Let me see if she's back in here.
You know, what keeps happening is that I'm adjusting this ring light, and then my hand keeps touching the screen, and it just sweeps me off of the live into somebody else's live. It's really weird. It's very sensitive. So, no, because the ring light that I have, I don't know, it's just not working anymore. So it keeps like sliding down. So I'm just gonna hold it. It's all good because I'm not gonna stay on that much longer because I need to get my rest.
Yeah, I'm wearing down now.
I'm getting sleepy, but you know what? This vibe is so beautiful today. Like it's so beautiful to be in this presence and to be in this energy field on this moon with everyone in the community involved, and to watch all the women drop into their feminine and to get advice and to see how you lead is the most attractive thing, you know, to see discipline and order, because that's the masculine. There's nothing more attractive on planet Earth than discipline and order, you know?
Mhm.
So, because that's also nature as well. Everything has its time. Everything has its season, right? The sun has to come up. The sun has to go down. That's discipline. That's order. It's nothing more attractive than that. So when I say that to you, I want to come and pour back into you because you've been pouring back into a lot of people. So I believe that this is important for us to continuously have this exchange, because that is the feminine. That is the feminine and the masculine. The masculine and the feminine. We're giving and receiving, receiving and giving. You know, and so I just want to say I honor you and I see you and I feel you.
Yeah, you over here blushing the whole time. This is big. These conversations are the conversations that's needed,
Yeah,
because a lot of people don't know it's okay to heal. A
and it's
lot of
okay.
people, yeah, it's a lot of people don't know it's okay to do better when you learn better. They need somebody to let them know it's okay,
It's okay to
right?
heal.
Yeah. And so when we have these interactions and they see me talking to the different sisters and brothers who come with the questions, and I get them information that's doable, it helps them to see that it's somebody that care about the community enough to just freely give this information. Like, I don't, I don't solicit donations for a reason, because what I got, somebody else already paid for. So since somebody else paid for it, I'm obligated to give it back and pay it forward, as they call it. The greater benefit comes from the community seeing people to interact with no agendas. All they want to do is see others do better. That's a big deal.
That's a really big deal.
Even
To give to
our civil rights leaders was looking for something. They was trying to get something. Whether they was trying to get it for self or whether they was trying to get it for their people, they was trying to get something. I fight harder to give something away that we supposed to already have, and to show people that it's okay for you to heal. Because I didn't been through the ringer. I don't complain about it. I don't cry. I celebrate it in the fashion that if I wouldn't have went through what I went through, I couldn't have became who I am.
yeah.
And I like who I am. So I'd be like, I'm glad I went through it back then, so I don't got to go through none of it now. Right? And this information exchange and the energy exchange is healing in and of itself.
Yep. Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And you plant a seed today, you have a tree tomorrow. Somebody else gonna come water it through the night.
I received that watering. I received all the energy. I received this blessing. I received all the flourishing of the seeds that's been planted tonight. I received the love with an open heart. I received divine guidance. I give gratitude. I received many blessings. Just the blessings of the community and the blessings of divine presence that's been with us, all of us in this space as we held this prayer, this ceremony, this sacred space, because that's what it is. That's what we're doing. Prayer. This is a prayer, the answered prayer. And And that's what was provided tonight on this beautiful new moon, was the answered prayer. So give thanks for this prayer in this moment. Give thanks for the answered prayer. And to all of those who showed up in this ceremony, in this space, even those who may not have been called to be on camera, they were also receiving what medicine was given to those who were, as the examples. So give thanks for all of us who showed up to this space tonight to share in our ancient practices and our ancient ways, the way we've always done it, especially around the moon cycle, where we've always shared and exchange our wisdom, exchange our gifts, exchange our information in community with this frequency of the moon. So give thanks for that. Give thanks for this new moon in Leo that can bring light to all that's needed to be seen, to bring light to what may be hidden in the darkness, to bring light to our purpose, to bring light to our gifts, to bring light to our hearts so that we can open and love more, and that we can forgive more, so that we can remain at peace more, so that we can forgive ourselves, so that we can be gentle with ourselves on this journey of life. Be gentle, understanding that we have to experience all things, the things that we consider good, the things that we consider bad. We can leave it without label and just observe, witness, and understand that there is no such thing as bad or good. We just live in life. We just live in life. We're having this experience. We're teaching and we're learning and we're learning and we're teaching. We're learning. And so we're not going to be perfect on the journey. We're going to make mistakes along the way. We're going to fall along the way. We're going to stumble. We're going to hurt people too. And people are going to hurt us too. And understanding that this is life. And understanding that this is the exchange of life. And this way we can have more compassion. Because at any moment we can be on the other side. We can be the one who's causing the pain. We can be the one who's receiving the pain. This is the balance of life. And then we could let go. And we could have the understanding that this is just humanity, allowing ourselves to experience humanity. All is well. And it is well. And all will be well. And we are forever protected, forever guided, forever covered, forever loved by the divine mother, who always welcomes us to come to her, who always welcomes us to her embrace, receiving you as you are without judgment. And so it is. Ashe. Ashe.
And remember, the light was born in triple darkness. And that triple darkness is the womb of Big Mama, who we call Prime Creator. And from the darkness came the light, and from the light gave us life. It's a trickle-down effect.
Mm-hmm.
So when we looking at the structure of things change is a necessary part of life in order to grow. A caterpillar ain't supposed to be a caterpillar in his butterfly phase.
Mm.
So why would you cut his wings off? He's supposed to be flying, tasting the nectar of the flowers. He ain't supposed to be crawling, chewing on leaves no more.
Mm.
It's a new day and a new era, and our communication determines the parameters of what we're willing to accept for the future. So I'd rather let the golden heart shine true blue so the world can see it than to conceal it and let everybody suffer in darkness. Somebody got to turn on the light. And the light is in the world.
Give thanks so much, Ron, for your word, for your presence, for your wisdom, for your healing, living waters that helps to cleanse and purify. Purification. And I know some come here with heavy hearts, with tears.
Identity, but we know who we are. And a lot of the youth is just now catching up, and they learn better from people closer to their age bracket. So the ones who've been getting the information, making their little TikTok videos and doing a Instagram shorts and YouTube shorts, delivering key bites of information, they turn to make the unified front in order for us to push the invaders back to the point where everything spills over into the open. Because the whole goal is to use the reparations distraction, to use the terminologies of exonyms that describe who we are, to divide the people up from the land, and they rely heavily on a collection of isms. That's racism, Christism, Mohammedism, spookism, and all those other dogmatic, misleading, divide and conquer tactics implemented, but we not gonna fall for it. It's gonna be a lot of people not gonna be here, because when this grid finish shifting, if the mitochondrial doesn't sync, and a lot of them you seeing it as a sudden adult death syndrome, and a lot of it is being attributed to the jab. Now, all this is being played out as a stage show. So Haiti got sidetracked because they cheated, but that's another story. The fix was in to try to prevent Haiti from having a cause for celebration. It don't matter. They still gonna have a celebration for something. It's gonna be some excuse. It's gonna come up. So the message that came with that is that there was so the symbolism of the World Cup is the cup of the sacrifice of the saints. Haiti is last. So before when it start to roll out, Haiti got to be first. So whatever obstacle was ran into, they cheated them out the World Cup, meaning that they made a move again to try to usurp us by derailing a chain of events that shows them who we are. Had they not cheated, it would have been unmistakable to the people that we know what we're talking about. So when the fix was in, they changed the books to rewrite the script, to throw the youth off the trail of where the elders told them to look. So they still gonna find a reason. I had talked to the sister Bayeno Bello, and she was telling me the problem in Haiti right now is that the wealthy is hoarders and the poor are the generous. So the rift comes in is when we shut this shit down, if the wealthy don't want to share the resources with the paupers, then the paupers are going to be forced by the laws of nature to go get that shit and pass it out. The civil war is what it looks like, but it's not civil war. It's the same as when the police come and get your car when the airs break down to continue a pursuit. It's called commandeering the resources. First, they gonna try to give those in Haiti in the upper middle class with the resources the opportunity to take care of a family or several families on the resources rather than hoard them. Because hoarding them is gonna make the people automatically, when the psyche flip, right? If you hoarding, you vibrating at a frequency that's going to attract the wrath of the righteous. There's nothing you can do about it, because the mitochondrial shift is going to make the people join forces to cleanse the land. And you going to see it the more they try to offset the chain of events, the more it causes the energy to be backed up in certain areas. The energy needs to flow, right? So, from Haiti and Sister Baino Bello, since our conversation, I have received a call from Chief Warhorse and one of the other elder chiefs from further out west. And they wanted me to tell y'all the influencers that the establishment is using that haven't seen her receipts need to come see the receipts with their own eyes. The reason being is we can continue to follow the divide and conquer narrative and the ignorance of not knowing who he is. Or the other alternative is that we can unify by clearing up the misconceptions by presenting these people, key people, with the receipts to show them how they try to usurp us, undermine us in order to steal the land. But because we have a blood tie to the land that they trying to disassociate us from with the miseducation of the Negro. Carter G. Woodson